What's good, everybody? I'm Johnny Danger.
I'm Jesse Wheeler.
And we are
the Dangerous Dudes. And this is
the Tournament of Beers.
Round one.
Let's do this.
All right, so we're going to kick it off. Today's selection, we're starting from lowest alcohol content to strongest.
That's what they suggest.
That's what they suggest.
Yeah.
So our first selection is Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. Probably the favorite in this round. Could be the overall tournament
Probably
favorite,
the number one seed,
because it's definitely a high seed out of 16. I'd have to say if this one loses in the first round, it would be a pretty big upset, but you never know. So we're going to pour this out.
All right.
I like to pour beers what many people think is the wrong way. I like to let the bubbles get out, so like got this monster head.
You're a head settler. You like to let that head settle.
Yeah. But I mean, we know what this tastes like.
I think there's a little.
But yeah, there's a little left. We know what this tastes like. Now, you've already had your first Oktoberfest of the year, have you not?
This is your first?
This is my first of the season.
God, dude.
So, it's like, even though I've had Sam Adams Oktoberfest a million times, the first time each year is like, all right, it's officially fall, right?
It's so good. It's got notes of caramel and blah, 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 but it's just, it's really effing good. Yeah. So cheers, my friend. Let's see how Sam Adams Oktoberfest does in round one.
Just like I remember.
Everything is good and nothing is bad.
So I will say, this is excellent. I like it on draft even better.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of like when you have pizza's another one. And in the future, we're probably going to
tournament of pizzas.
Do a tournament of pizza that parlays well into what I was going to say. But there's a big difference between having the pie brought to you off of a pan in a restaurant versus in a cardboard box where it's been sitting,
right? Versus
just out of the oven.
Fresh out of the oven is
yeah. So beer's the same way. If it's ice cold out of a can, out of a bottle, in a glass, or draft at a bar.
So what is your preference? I had the option. I bought the mixed pack at Wegmans, and shout out to Wegmans. Great beer selection. Mm-hmm. So I bought the mixed pack. They had most of at least two of the ones we're going to try today. One of them is a bottle, but two of them I bought the cans over the bottle. I prefer cans. There's just not something about it. Even if you're going to pour it out, I just like the can better. But if I'm going to drink it out of the container it comes in, I just like cans. I don't know why.
So
it reminds me of being
what about a beer like a Corona?
So Corona's
like
different.
Exempt.
It's meant to be drank in a bottle.
Because you got to
figure out a way how to get the lime in there, and then it's just something about Corona in a bottle.
Have you had it in a can?
I have. It's not the same thing.
Not.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. So as much as Sam Adams Oktoberfest speaks autumn or fall, Corona in a bottle that's summer all day long.
You're at the beach.
It's summer. Like, if it's a nice summer day, it's like, oh man, I could go for a Corona.
I had one yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Just trying to summon. I mean, we did have some beautiful weather.
You know what I had after I had it?
What?
Another one. It goes Corona. Right. It turns out Corona pairs really well with
Corona.
Yeah. All right. 6 ounces of beauty. That was a solid showing. Good first half. Let's see how it does against.
So the next choice is Southern Tier Brewing Company 2X IPA. That's a double IPA, 8.2%. Now I got a funny Tijuana Danger Dogs 2X IPA story.
Does it involve me?
That involves Johnny Danger. So one of our previous EPs from early on, probably from 2019, right? Mm-hmm. Was called All My Friends. And we had some of our local friend musicians guest make guest appearances.
Shout out Tim
Rufo, Beth Greenberg, Sonny Weeks,
Yep.
our daughters, Lexi and Asia. So the first song we recorded was a song you had written called Kiss Me Goodbye. That's Beth Greenberg's song in the album. And you were over here one night, maybe it was a football Sunday or something.
It was.
And you had brought over a sixer of the 2X IPA and got in like maybe 3 or 4 deep.
I think it was 4.
And we go down, it's like, hey, let's go track the guitars for that song. We had just started the album. That was the first song we recorded. I'm like, yeah, let's just go into the studio and track the guitars. So you record the guitars. I remember you were sitting on the steps. You didn't even really want to make it down to the studio. You're sitting on the steps. And I'm like, okay, I had a few, pops that day too. So I was like, oh, that was great. That was good. So then I went to start mixing it and getting it ready for Bess, because Bess was coming to record the vocals. I started mixing it and you came over first and I was like, dude, those guitars are not usable. Listen to it. And I was like,
no, I think you gave me I think you were a little kinder than that. You kind of gave me a choice, like, well,
maybe you want to listen to it.
Yeah, how'd they come out? And you're like, well, maybe you should give it a listen. I came to that conclusion.
You're like, I got to redo them.
I think I got to redo these.
And like with a sober brain, like you blazed through it real quick before Bess even got here.
That was a struggle.
Yeah.
So yeah, the 2X is no joke. Definitely proceed with caution, but cheers. Yeah. Let's see how this one fares. Big shifting of gears.
See, for me, I like IPAs. I know much of the beer drinking population is just weary of IPAs at this point because it's just certain places it's too much. I still love them, but to me, it starts with this. I like the higher alcohol content ones because they take the bitterness kind of fades and you taste the alcohol and it gives it a little bit of a sweetness. This is bitter, but it's not overly bitter to me.
Yeah, I think this is a really good beer to pair with food. A nice sharp cheddar cheese would be awesome with this. It holds up nice. It's got a real piney brightness.
It's definitely,
this is
if you have
the definition of an IPA.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you have somebody who never tried an IPA before, who came like traveled from like the past forward, it's like, this is an IPA.
So this gets the job done. I love it.
I like this better than the regular Southern Tier IPA.
I do too.
Little known fact, there's actually a 3X IPA.
Yeah.
It comes in a 4-pack because it's that dangerous. It's like rocket fuel. I think it's like a 10Xer or like 9.8 or something ridiculous like that. It's excellent. It's great. It's very hard to find.
It's in the aisle where poor decisions are stocked.
You get to Wegmans, it's like beer, water, and then the last aisle is like poor decisions. It's like the high alcohol, the high octane beers, and like toilet paper,
donuts,
pizza,
Southern Tier
frozen pizza, like mozzarella sticks and jalapeno poppers,
cigarettes,
like all the great,
lotto tickets,
filterless cigarettes, scratch offs.
Oh man!
Although I did go to Wegmans the other night. And I was checking out, and Jennifer was with me, and I bought 4 scratch offs at one of the machines.
Of course you did.
$4 or $5 ones. I can't resist.
And you won
$20. And so she was like, "Do you really need those?" And I'm like, "I don't need them, but I want them." And I won $50 on one of them.
Of course you
so
did.
I was like, "Boom! I did need them."
And now I can pay 1/10 of my nice egg bill.
Right.
Perfect.
Or I can just buy more lottery tickets.
Right. That was excellent.
All right. So the next one, this is kind of a rarer choice. You don't see this one often. Duvel is it's a popular Belgian brewery, but this is their Belgian strong blonde.
Oh, okay. I know a strong blonde.
Yeah. Who doesn't like a strong blonde?
Right.
So
or brunette.
It's 8.5%, a step up.
Weight class.
So this one's going to have some teeth Guess what year the Duvel Brewery was established?
Was it in the 1800s?
It was.
I'm going to go 18.
I'll give you a hint. It's going to be celebrating its. I'm trying to do the math real quick, but the 2X IPA is taking hold. Take your guess first while I'm doing the math.
1826.
A little bit more recent.
1898.
Close. 1871.
I was so close.
Yeah, you're so close yet so far.
Yeah. 1871 Duvel.
Now, that one's got a head on it.
Look at that.
So I'm going to have to pour this one a little bit different. Look at that. It's like a milkshake.
That's all head. That's amazing. This is 8 point what?
5.
That's clear.
But it's not an IPA. It's a. I like Belgians.
Look at that
It's
foam.
I know, it's ridiculous. Like the foam has like some like density to it.
What is this, lemon meringue pie?
I know. Doesn't it look like a meringue?
Yeah.
It's like a bottle of meringue.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's promising.
It's a classic Belgian. We
So
might have to
this one
drink
I've
this
never
one
had.
from the bottle.
This one I've never had. Let's do another pour there. See if we can dissolve some of that. Now it just expands. It's like shaving cream.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that.
People are like, what a bunch of amateurs. They don't even know how to pour beers and they're having a beer tournament.
Yeah. Leave us a comment below how bad we're doing.
It's delicious.
That's a Belgian. That's a Belgian. Ooh. Okay, I didn't see that coming.
It's delicious.
It's very, very good. I can't believe I've never had this before.
I've never seen it before. I was looking for something non-IPA. I like Belgians. Like triple, like a Belgian triple or a quadruple Amagang makes those that are awesome. And I wanted, they have a section at Wegmans with like these like German and Belgian, not like your typical lagers. They're strong ales and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of them and they all sounded great, but this one is not available in the mix pack. I bought a 4-pack of this because it's more expensive.
So we are going to score these at the end.
At the end.
Because
when our judgment is very low.
Right. Right. So the last beer is going to win every time.
Yeah.
That one's the winner.
Once we wake up.
Well, if you do it kind of, as you go, you're going to know. So I think 4 is enough to where you can give it a fair score and not have to, lose too much of your accuracy.
The interesting thing about this first round is that we started with Oktoberfest, which is like 5.8, and then we beefed it up to 8.2, 8.5, and then the last one is in the 9s, just as a fair warning. So hopefully some of our audience members will be suggesting like, you could throw a Coors Banquet in there. You could throw a Corona. You could throw a Modelo, a PBR, a Peber, or even like now. Just as a disclaimer, if you like light beer, you can throw it in there. We will evaluate it. But I'm not a big light beer fan, and I know you're not.
No, there's a good chance it won't.
You could throw in like a Bapple, the Busch Light apple. Have you had that? I haven't had it. Everybody seems to think
you've never had Busch. It's not light. It's just Busch apple because Busch is kind of light anyway. But it's like it's.
Does it taste like cider?
Yeah,
it's got to if it's apple flavor.
But it's just good. And if you've ever had Busch, and then you have the Busch apple, you'd be like,
this is a step up.
This is so much better than your flagship beer. Right. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't it be funny if that happened with Budweiser, where like they came out with a Budweiser apple and everyone was like, this is so much better than the regular Budweiser.
Right. But
now that's taking over. Like people go crazy. The Bapple sells out at the stores.
But then they do this thing where like we don't make it anymore. It's for a limited time.
It's limited time only.
I got news for you. That whole, McDonald's does it with like the McRib. Oh, it's back for a limited time. They got a ton of other menu options. If you're Busch, you've got Busch and you've got Busch Light.
Right. And you got the Bapple.
And you come out with this Bapple. I think they have a peach one now too, whatever.
I can't imagine.
But I tried the apple for the first time. I was like, yep, that's
it
excellent.
has to be because
it's very good.
It's popular with the kids. So
It's
probably because
very good.
It's sweet. It's got to be sweet.
It's not too sweet. It tastes like, it literally tastes like natural. It's the other thing.
Probably refreshing, like a lighter cider. That's
And it doesn't taste
I
like,
don't love ciders.
it doesn't taste like it was made in a lab. It just tastes like an apple. So it's not too sweet. It's like, oh, I could have another one of those.
They had like a vat of Bush and they just threw a few apples in there.
I'm telling you, it's.
Well, I hope somebody suggests it because I want to try it. Now, us finding it might be a different story, but
if you guys have one, we can send you a shipping address.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Duvel. Is there any left?
Probably not.
No, we did it. See, we're
men.
We're putting in the work for you. We're not half-assing it.
So the fourth selection is another Southern Tier Brewing beer. So I'm a big fan. I know you are too, of Southern Tier.
I am.
I've been to the brewery, and it's outside of Jamestown.
Yeah.
My family rented a house on Chautauqua on the lake one time. Chautauqua. And the brewery's right there. So we went, and anytime you're there at the brewery, everything's fresher. But they have so many great beers. We're holiday time. We're getting towards winter. So they have the winter warmer. When it starts getting cold, and Southern Tier has winter warmer and then 2 Xmas, which are both Christmas beers.
BT Dubs, shout out Jamestown.
Yes, absolutely.
One of our favorite towns.
Great town. There's an amazing music store in that town too.
Yeah.
Anyways, beer number 4 tonight is 2X Juice Jolt. Clocking in, it's an extra juicy double IPA, clocking in at 9.5.
All right.
So this is definitely one for the ditch.
That's a dick swinger.
That is a ditch. They call this, the kids call this a ditch beer. They don't, but I'm just going to say they do.
Yeah.
I'm going to pour this one differently because I've had enough of these crazy heads.
Wow. Yeah, the Duvel was spectacular head-wise.
That just tells you how much carbonation is in there. It's science,
Yeah. Science.
Here we go. Juice Jolt. 2X Juice Jolt.
Cheers.
Smell it. You can smell the citrus.
Wow.
It smells great. Wow.
It's really nice. It smells like mango and like passion fruit.
Very tropical. So that does not taste like it's 9.5%, but it also doesn't taste a lot like beer.
All right. So I got to tell you, before we move ahead, if this is round 1, holy shit, this is going to be fun.
Right.
These are all spectacular.
These are great beers.
And there isn't one out of these 4 that's like, oh,
no,
this one's way up here, and there's not one that I've had where I'm like, that's way down here. This is going to be tough scoring wise. If you're just being honest, this is spectacular. It's also the strongest one.
It's a great beer.
The last one. One
of the issues I have with juicy IPAs is there's a very fine line between an IPA and a fruity sour.
Yeah.
And a malt liquor, like one of the stronger White Claws.
This is tapping their toes,
and this is dancing around the sour.
Yeah, it's
because it's so fruity.
Yep.
And so, my favorite beer of all time, I'm not going to release it on this video, but my favorite beer of all time is a juicy IPA that's also in the 9s, but that was a perfect balance of a little bit of fruit and a lot of hops and alcohol sweetness.
it's like that Zach Galifianakis bit was like,
my girlfriend's, she looks a little bit like Charlize Theron and a lot like Patrick Ewing. One of the best lines ever. Zach Galifianakis live at the Purple Onion, one of the best comedy videos ever made.
Just a little sidebar. When you said that, that's what it reminded me of.
This is very tropical, though.
It's very.
They call it like juicy, so I think of orange.
I feel like I should be wearing a grass skirt while
but this is I taste like mango and pineapple, like a
I just hope they use like real fruit,
So a lot of times they do
perfume.
toss it into the, it's like a big tank of beer, and they throw in some fruit to get the fruit flavor.
A vat.
Yeah, a big vat of beer. They're not going to say on there. We have to look it up on the website. They're probably not honest about it there. Anyways.
So we should finish this before we score.
Yeah,
because we shouldn't be holding.
We can start thinking about it though. You start doing those numbers in your head.
I'm doing some calculations right now. Advanced math.
We'll start back at the beginning because this is freshest on our mind.
We started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we're gonna finish this happily. This is wonderful. By the way, guys, like, share, subscribe.
Thank you for tuning in. 2025 Tournament of Beers. We've had fun so far.
Yeah.
I like this idea. We're really hoping that people suggest beers that they really like so that we can incorporate them into future episodes and really make this about, this is a tournament for the people.
Yeah, and it's a celebration of beer. Yeah. So if you have a favorite, please send us yours in the comments.
And we'd love local brewery suggestions would be amazing. We've got some great local breweries here. That it doesn't have to come from Wegmans. We can go wherever to get it.
We can travel and we can find it. But there's so many, right? Like I was in Ireland in July, and like, man, a Guinness.
Yeah,
a Guinness poured.
We got to throw a Guinness into this.
Like, please send us some of those suggestions. Yeah. We already did the Hulk Hogan beer. We've done Coors Banquet. Don't. I get it. If your favorite beer is Coors Light, it's Coors Light.
That's fine. Like if we get enough Coors Light suggestions in our DMs, we'll do it.
It's going to be a low seed.
Yeah.
Just know that it's
Coors Light's the 16 seed. Yeah.
So it's going to be like, George Mason versus, Gonzaga or whatever. Right. But,
Binghamton University versus like North Carolina.
Yeah. We'll keep it fair and equitable. We promise. Man, that is 4 worthy beers right there.
So we're going to score on a scale of 1 to 5.
Yep.
And so as we've been drinking these, I've been thinking through a 5 is going to be, for me, pretty difficult to get.
Yeah.
It has to be perfect.
That's
and are there halves?
Yeah, just
halves are allowed?
Yeah. No, just 4 point something.
4.5
point something. Yeah, don't 3.525 is going to be a bit much.
3.17 a pie beer. It doesn't work. So it's just half increments is fine. All right. So we're going to start at Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
You go right ahead.
I'm going to give that one a 4.
Nice round number there. I'm going to go a little higher with Sam Adams Oktoberfest and give that a 4.4.
Okay. So the next one is Southern Tier IPA, or Southern Tier 2X IPA.
That's the double.
I'm going to give that one a 4.1.
Okay. I am going to give the 2X IPA a 4.2.
Okay. So fortunately for our audience, I'm good at math.
Yeah.
So we'll get back to that at the end.
They don't have to do a bunch of calculations.
Duvel, Belgian Strong Blonde. These are all great beers. I'm giving this one also a 4.
Okay. It was very crisp, pretty drinkable, despite the shaving cream foam.
Yeah, it was a weird foam.
A little weird. Very good. I would try again, but it's one that like I probably wouldn't go ahead and grab another. But I would have it. I probably wouldn't like, hey, grab me another one. So I'm going to go 3.8 on that one.
Okay, so just as a recap, you were 4.4. I was 4. It's a 4.2.
Oh yeah, we got to aggregate.
I was 4.1. You were what on this?
4.2.
4.2. So that's a 4.15. I was a 4. You were a 3.8. That's 3.9.
Okay.
And our final one, 2X. I'm giving that one a 3.5.
Yeah, really juicy, really effective at what it's supposed to be. It just kind of fell short at the end to the Oktoberfest. I'm going to go 3.7 on that one.
So that gives it a 3.6.
Yeah. So we have a winner.
The winner, the favorite. There's a reason it was a favorite. Round 1 winner, Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
If you haven't had Sam Adams Oktoberfest, it's just spectacular.
Do yourself a
in every
favor,
way.
go to your local pub, get one on draft. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, they are heavily featured at this time of year right now. They're going to be unveiling the winter lager way too soon, like
It'll be
always
like
do.
it's right around the corner,
Right.
And that's a conversation for another episode. But the winter lager versus Oktoberfest head to head, that is like Clash of the Titans.
There was a time where winter lager, and I declare it my all-time favorite beer.
Me too. I did that once. I did it on social media. Like, this is the number one beer
this
ever
is the best
made.
beer.
Yeah.
And now that one, bottles, ice cold bottles.
Right.
But it comes out around Thanksgiving, which is my favorite time of the year. I mean, not my favorite time of the year, but it's my favorite holiday. So it was always maybe a little bit weighted towards like nostalgia and just kind of like that time of year. But as my taste buds have developed and grown, the Oktoberfest has kind of edged its way in. So if you guys suggest winter lager, it will appear.
We're gonna have to wait for that to come out, but it's right around the corner.
Yeah,
it's gonna be there soon.
So thanks for hanging out with us. Maybe in the next episode you can grab your favorite beer and drink along with us. Not we're promoting
drink responsibly.
Responsible drinking and all that. Like don't take this in any other way other than it's fun. Beer is great. We love beer. Benjamin Franklin said,
"What beer is proof that
God loves us,
right,
and wants us to be happy."
Right.
So be happy and
like, share, and subscribe.
You know it, guys. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.